Hello, 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 hello. What's going on? How are you? Hello to Facebook, YouTube, and hello to Clubhouse. Yes, we are multi streaming, and I am looking at Clubhouse so that I can paste a link here. Look, yes, amen. So, I'm going to talk to you today about how you can become magnetically attractive. That is one of my top strategies for success. What is becoming magnetically attractive? Well, just like a magnet, you are able to attract the people who are supposed to be connected to you, and you're able to repel the people who are not supposed to be connected to you. And so, as we look at that, we have to know who we are. Let me introduce myself. I am Dr. Stevie Aisha Mills, and I specifically work with Christian women entrepreneurs to help them to use their knowledge and expertise to make money online. So, even in the introduction I just gave, I understand that everybody is not my client. Everybody's not my client. There are some people who I don't need to work with because they don't fall inside of my ideal client base. Even with some Christian women entrepreneurs, every Christian woman entrepreneur may or may not be my client. So we have to look at it. And then everybody cannot put up with all this energy, child. Some folks want to have people who are a little bit less high strung. They want to have people who are more laid back, right? They want to have people who are very structured. That is not your girl. And they want to have people who are taking it to the next level and really making sure that they are going to the next level in their business and in their brand. So as we look at what it is that they are doing, we want to become magnetically attractive. We want to make sure that you are standing up inside of what it is that God has called and created you to do. So just like a magnet, you have to show your good, bad, ugly, and indifferent. Good, bad, ugly, and indifferent. For me, I am a straight up no chaser type of person. It's either going to be black or white for me, right? Meaning there's either yes or no. I don't really play in the shades of gray anymore. I did that for so many years. That's just not where I am now. But that's me. So when you look at that, you are attracting people who enjoy that or you're repelling people who don't. And the only way for them to really understand that is for you to be that person. If you are pretending to be someone else, then nobody is going to get that. They're not going to understand that. They are not going to see what it is that you're doing. And so, even the space that I'm in, really helping people to get to their 10K months, right? It's going to be a journey. It's going to be a journey. So I do my work to attract people who are ready to run. I do my work to attract people who are no excuse people. Like I really, really love to run with runners. And some people, they need a little bit more hand holding. Yes, I will hold your hand throughout the process. It will be okay. But some people are there to pacify people. I'm not. I'm like, I go back to the Peloton. The Peloton coaches, they don't pacify you. They make sure you're doing your work. They make sure you're okay, but they don't pacify you. And I don't do that in my business either because guess what? In order for me to have gone from where I have been in my business to where I could not figure out how to make $800 within 30 days, I couldn't even pacify myself. I had to get rid of all excuses and I had to show up inside of what it was that I wanted. Many times, I did not have the opportunity to just say, hey, I can't do this. I knew that I needed what I needed. So I purposely attract people who are like that. I do my work to attract folks like that. You may be needing to attract people who are like your personality, right? But you have to understand your personality. You have to understand who you are. You have to understand what you like and don't like. And that's why I always talk about the good, bad, ugly, and indifferent of your it factor. Your it factor is that je ne sais quoi and vada va boom that mix and blend and create the dynamic person called YOU. And so, in order to attract or repel somebody, you can't be in the gray, right? You either got to be hot or cold. You cannot be playing in the gray. What you can be, though, is really in a space of showing up authentically who you are. But you gotta do the work to know who you are. You can't show up as that person if you don't know who you are. So it takes time, energy, effort, and just patience, honestly, to understand who you are so that you can project that on people. And so for me, I look for people, even when I'm looking for coaching, as far as me getting my own coaching, I'm looking for people who really project that energy, because I want to be in the room of energy. I don't want to be in a room feeling like corporate America. I left corporate America for a specific reason of my personality not fitting in there. So you have to project what you want. If you're getting people inside of your client base who are not the right people, then you have to look at yourself and see, what are you projecting? I am doing the work of projecting that my rates are not free or cheap. I don't have cheap rates. My rates are not free, nor are they cheap. So I have to continually level up as that, because I don't want to attract people who are looking for free stuff. If you're looking for free stuff, I have plenty of free content, including these spaces. I do videos every day. I do posts every day. I send out emails every day. You can be on my email list and get free stuff all day long. But if you are not somebody who is ready to attract at the space and place that you are, and to get that done, then you might not be ready for somebody who's going to move at high frequency. Maybe you need somebody who is going to move slower. And so, as we look at what it is that we are projecting in our own businesses, we have to make sure that we are magnifying the messaging of what it is that our clients need to know. So, if you think about how to become magnetically attractive, it's real simple, y'all. You just have to show up in your full totality. People are going to love you or not. It's okay. Everybody's not your client. Everybody's not your friend. Everybody's not your supporter. Everybody is not going to love you. But the people who love you, when you become magnetically attractive, they will love you. They will say, oh my gosh, believe it or not, listen, everybody does not like Beyonce. Some people like, I can't get with her. But her beehive, they love her. So you have to go and create your own beehive, your own tribe, and really figure out what it is that you're doing. For me, that is all about why I show up at different times, because that's who I am. I might not be able to be consistent in the fact of showing up at 9 a.m. every day. That's just not who I am. That's not going to happen. But I can be consistent in showing up every day. And so those who are connected to me, either they're going to attract to that or they're going to repel from that. So, you have to figure out what it is that you're doing in your own business so that you can make sure that you are projecting that. People can't understand what's in your head. You have to project it out into the world. And so with that, you have to understand who you are and what you're doing. Who you are is the basis of all of it. If you don't know who you are, then you're going to not be able to go to the next level. If you don't know who you are, then you're not going to be able to project who you are. And if you try to project something that's less than who you are and not genuinely who you are, then people are going to know that. It's going to come off false and fake and phony. And so for me, I am very passionate about stuff, so I'm going to project that passion. That's just what it is. I'm a straight up truth telling type chick. That is what it's going to be in my branding, in my marketing, everywhere. It's going to be that. It's going to be some of the things that people may be thinking but won't say. I'm from the South, so I'm always going to be saying it in a respectful way, and I'm always going to be saying it with a smile, but it's going to be the truth. And sometimes people don't want to hear the truth, but that's okay, because I repel the people who don't want to hear the truth, and I attract the ones who do. And so think about what it is that you want to project and really who you are, because the worst thing that you can do is to have in your marketing something that you're not, because it's not going to make sense to the people who are connected to you. It's not going to make sense to your buyers. And a confused mind does nothing, especially does not buy. So when you lay things out clear cut and with all the details, that's why, like, if you're speaking to me on any basis, whether it be on the call, whether it be on a platform, I'm going to give you the simplest answer that there is. Like, there's not a whole lot of convoluted stuff with me. I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm going to tell you in a way that it's like clear, because I understand that most people in America, if you think about the newspapers, and because I come from a media background, the newspapers itself are written on a 3rd to 4th grade level. Why? Because most people are not at college educated or doctorate level. Most people read on a basic level. So that's why information has to be clear. So as we begin to look at these things, you need to take an inventory, literally get you a pad and a pen and write down the things that you need to really project more. Ask the people around you. Ask them what you project. Ask people, are you projecting the things that you think you're projecting? If not, then something needs to change. Either you need to figure out how to project those things more, or you need to figure out if that's something you really want to project. So I am beyond elated. I want you guys to get on my calendar, go see my complimentary video, because guess what? You need it in your life. In order to increase your visibility, credibility, and cash online, it is something that I curated for you. It's something where I give you some secrets of my strategies even more. And then there's some free gifts inside the video as well. So definitely, if you are looking to really become magnetically attractive and you're really looking to take your brand and your business to the next level, then let's have a conversation. Again, my services are not free, nor are they cheap. So be ready to make an investment if you're going to be talking to me. But it is definitely going to be something that's going to be revolutionary. So I am super excited that we are winding down. We have like how many days now? Eight days till 2022. Can y'all believe we have 8 days to 2022? What in the world is happening with the time? And I'm super excited to help those who are ready and willing to work with me, and I work with you in 2022, because we're about to take this thing to the next level. I'm super excited about helping you to break the stat that says less than 11% of all businesses will ever make six figures. And if you're an African American woman like me, that traditionally you make about $24,000 in your business. I'm ready to break those stats, because it's sad. It's sad to me that there's so many beautiful, brilliant, bold, amazingly bodacious women out here in the world who are not making money. That's sad. That's sad when you are of a particular age and you can't get the things that you want and need. That's sad to me. So I am doing my work to help more people. So again, shouts out to my people on Clubhouse, Facebook, and YouTube. We are multi-streaming here. Super excited to have spent this time with you all this evening. Yay! So as I always do, every time I chat with y'all and every time you see me chatting with anybody, I'm going to end it just like I do in my specific way. And that is by saying, make it a great day. Don't have a great day. Make it a great day. Why? Because you, and yes, you too have the power to do so. I look forward to serving those who are magnetically attracted to me in 2022, child, so we can get some 10K months in your bank account. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's go. Bye, y'all.